everybody, we're back. Voice is a little touch and go, so if I start not talking as much, I might just start typing in chat. Marzo, I'm really glad you're here because I actually wanted to tell you that you were spot on with all of your code that you were doing yesterday. So I'm actually going to walk through what went wrong. I was going to write up the stream goals, but so you had me do the instance create layer. That was 100% correct. This is what was happening, is in our room, in our title screen room, we had an object that I believe I got rid of. Yes. So I basically had an object called object setup. And it was what is now a script, my startup script. So what was happening is because this global.trueEnding, oh, actually I need to reset this too. We need to reset that to none. There we go. So basically what was happening, Marzo, is this global.trueEnding going back to 0. Every time we went to the title screen room, it was resetting the value to 0. So I actually went, hold on. Where was, oh, that's right. Okay, origin branch, test room choice 1, test room choice 2, right? Is this where I had it? Where did I put that code? Hold on. Because there was an if and statement to make something opaque. No, you're totally fine. Like, you were awesome. You were like right on the money. It was literally one of my code fuck ups. But I'm trying to figure out what we worked on yesterday. Oh, object secret test room. That's right. So this is the code that I ended up writing. I talked to a couple of the people in GameMaker. So we were still in the right direction of like instance create layer and like what instances and stuff we're making it on. So all of this was correct. He taught me how to show a debug message. So I actually have it now that whenever I click on this option or when this room creates in my compiler down here, it actually tells me the code. Or like it tells me like a little debug message that's like the value is currently set at, so we intentionally set the value of secret ending or true ending global.trueEnding to 2, and the debug message ended up showing a 2, which means that the title screen room was the thing that was constantly resetting it to 0, because on here we had it that when you do what choice, wasn't it choice 1? Yeah, left press global.trueEnding becomes trueEnding time dilate, which means we're setting the value to 1. But then as soon as we went back to the title screen, it was resetting the value to 0. So now, are you ready? Are you ready? I tested this last night. I was really excited with the results. It made me really happy. So start. And now we're currently in origin room. We are now in test room 1. Obviously, this is just off placement. I just need to figure out the correct placement for the object and everything. So then, can't do anything with this. Can't do anything with that. So you do this, takes you back to the title screen, start. We're in origin room, back to the test room. And look at that! It's a secret choice. And you click it and it crashes the game because the room doesn't exist. Alright. I just felt bad that I didn't work it out on stream. Because I was like, oh, like I always feel bad when I end up just spending half of a 1 hour stream just being like, I wonder why it's not working, you know. And before I do my next game, I'm going to hit like 3-4 chapters of my book. I'm going to watch a bunch of YouTube videos because like I want to finish this project because it's very simple in the coding aspect and it's teaching me a lot about how to use GameMaker and the code itself. So like that has been really fun and a lot of people have been having fun watching like my experience and growth. And I'm already way more organized than a lot of other people who use GameMaker, like with my brackets and folders and stuff. So I've been having a blast with this. Oh, I don't think I sent the live message. There we go. Sorry. I just pinged the Discord. Now the children will be summoned. They will come play. Yes, yes. Okay. So now that we've got all of that figured out with the object test, so secret test room. So let's go to test room 1. So do I have snap on right now? I don't. And what are the coordinates of this object? Oh, that's perfect. I can see exactly where it's aligned. 312 by 256. That looks like smack dab in the middle. Is that right in the middle? Not that it necessarily inherently matters, but That looks all right. I think I might have actually had it smack where I needed it to be. So today might just be kind of a, yeah, I just see the Steam thing, lol, so I get like a 5-minute heads up. Yeah, you're good, man. Wait, the Steam thing? Wait, what are you talking about? Question mark? You're talking about like another notification for stream? Because like, it'd be nice for me to know about like all the networks of how people get notifications. So now that we've tested secret endings, so now I guess what we got to do is I need to set up a game over room. So I'm actually going to see, do we have the art for a game over room set up? I feel like we did. Rain Bullet, Aster's Awakening, Chromatic Call, Aster's Awakening. Not yet. Game over? Nope, that is not what I want. Am I in the wrong? I might be in the wrong thing. Hold on. Nope. Rain Bullet Files, Aster's Awakening, Art Assets. Here we go. Let's try this. Game over. There we go. When you open up OBS, I see you playing it, so I know you're start. Oh! That's really smart, Marzo. You're like way ahead of the curve. Okay, so I do have something. I need to polish up the text because right now it looks really bland. And I'm deciding if I want to do a color, like to show that you failed. So for the sake of just getting it in there, let's see sprite size. 640 by 360, that's totally fine. Is it already in Game Maker? It should be underneath my sprites, right? Header icons. Canon intro lose. Run. Oh, that's like you win, but you got away. Gotcha. You escaped the peril of Twilight Coast. You failed to protect the Twilight Coast. You are now the hope of the Twilight Coast. Seek out the queen. Okay, cool. So I do have this set up. So I can set up a room with one of those. So hold on. We will create new room. Because now we're actually just like building out some of the game today, which is cool. So, so we'll just call these like title, like we'll kind of have them line up with the stuff down here. So let's get the room dimensions correct real quick so that we don't have any confusion later. Perfect. Now I can just duplicate this guy. Title lose, title run, title canon. There we go. Marzo, how's your week been, by the way? I really appreciated your help last night. You got me started way in the right direction, taught me a couple of really handy skills for how I want to make this game. It was like there was one last little hurdle I was worried about, and you just helped me clear it. And even before stream tonight, I set up, because one thing I didn't know is if an if statement can have multiple conditionals, and I found out that if you just do a couple of like these bad boys, it works as like a the operator for and. So you can be like, if this condition and that, yeah, there, and this other condition, and I was just really excited with how that turned out. So for run, and let's create an asset layer, and we'll put that below instances, so instances can spawn over the top of it, because then we can go to our I want to go to instances. There we go. Oh, how come that is not fitting? What did I do? Did I mess something up? Whoa, rah! Let's go, Angel! It's so good to see you. Been really good. Been doing some neural network stuff with racing. Holy shit. That sounds awesome. And Angel, I hope you've been doing well. Thank you again for getting us a Discord tag. That's been really fun. I'm glad that we both contributed to that. So did I last minute change the dimensions of my stuff again, or... Hold on, I gotta check my sprites. Did I screw something up? There we go. Well, the thing I found out about a sprite is if you drag a tab to the right-hand side of your work area, it will allow you to see multiple things at the same time, like copy and paste. Whoa! That's huge! Oh my god, I didn't know that. So I might also immediately have a small issue. Because I was setting these up at one point to basically be outlines of the buttons. But now it seems... Okay, so that might be something we're working on today as well then. Because I've got it set here, and that looks really good. Yeah, because it's like almost as if I thought my buttons were going to be bulkier. On the grid is all screwed up. Dang it, before I copy paste it, I forgot to fix the grid. There we go. I guess it doesn't really matter because it covers it perfectly, so. Okay, so that covers it perfectly. Okay, and then what does start do? Because start basically just goes... Go to branch origin. So let's duplicate this and do a title screen one. Object title. Screen? Yeah, we'll do it like that. I like that. Hey, I have a question. There's 4 viewers in here. Not to call anyone out who doesn't want to answer, because I know I've got lurkers and I don't like calling out my lurkers. But if anyone is willing to answer, I would just like feedback on this real quick. Mars already told me his answer, so this is for like the other 2-3 people that might be in here. When you tune into stream, is it because the Discord notification tells you? Or is there another means of notification that you get so that you know how to tune into stream? Because I would love to not be more annoying, but improve my marketability to like make sure everybody knows I'm streaming. Without me being annoying and being like, rah, I'm streaming. Room. Okay, there we go. Okay. So now when you end up in the lose run... Oh, oops. That's not the room. There we go. Okay, got it. Thank you. Yeah, because... Mostly just nosy, but like I figured that those are the 3 common ways people get in is like either the Discord notification or the push notifications. So I was just curious if like other platforms would help me, and I've even thought about trying to like cross stream on YouTube, but I've read a lot about cross streaming can be really bad for your community because it splits it. So I'm kind of having fun staying on Twitch, but at some point I might start trying to do a cross stream thing, but we'll see how messy that gets. Okay, so now let's go test room choice 2. Right now it's taking us to a room that doesn't exist, so now let's go to title run. Go. Right? Go to title run. Okay, let's test this out real quick. Let's see if we've got our loop now. So, start game. Oh! What did I do? Oh no, did I mess up the wrong one? I did. Oh no. You goof! You've ruined it. Branch. I changed the wrong one, so we could not go anywhere. There we go. Well, at least we know how to fix code like this now really easily, so like I'm not super worried. It's not a big deal. Alright, start adventure. So we're on Origin, which is a page that's actually going to exist in the game. We click this. We are now on test page 1. You can tell because it's slightly off. We can't choose this option. It basically says, sorry, it's locked. You have to choose another path. So we click on this. We're currently in test room 1. This is going to take us back to the title screen, but it also just changed the value of our true ending from 0 to 1. So now when we go back through, now this option is available. When we click this... It's off-center, but okay, why is it so horribly off-center? And then this option is blinked out because when you're on browser, you can't quit game. So I guess I will have to go through and remove that off the background because otherwise you can see that and that looks messy. But then you can just do this to start adventure and go back to the title screen. So that is some... Pretty cool kid upgrade. What did I need to fix? Immediately. No. Come back. ADHD. No, my brain. It's all good. It'll come back to me. Give me a second. I just have to calm down and let it drift back. Oh, the background screen for test run. Yeah, what is going on here? Oh gosh. Can I like grab multiple entities at once? I can. Oh, just kidding. Well, it worked here. Okay, that's cool. Oh, but that's right. Okay. Good. Good. All right. So far, so good. Start adventure. Yeah, so we'll like dup. Oh, dup. Cool. Nice. Okay. So we've got locked choice, no choice. So these are really good. Oh, you know what? On these screens, I need to make sure that there is space for the... Okay, so what does a normal screen look like? Okay, so normal screen looks like this. We have our... Oops, moved it by accident. So we have our no option, locked option, choice options. Down here is your ability to do a little funny time majiggy. Up here, it's going to display information about where you're at in the game. So when we go to lose, or let's go to run. Gotcha. Okay, so there will need to be room for 3 of these. So that becomes the question then. Is there room comfortably for 3 of these? And I think the answer is going to be no, without me going back to the art itself. Did I save a PNG or an A-Sprite file of these? I did. Wow, it's like I predicted that I was going to make a mistake or need to modify things, and so I made a backup file to save my ass. So we'll go right there, right? Is that correct? Yeah, because that'd be half a pixel, and that could screw up resolution, but that'll be a whole pixel. Okay, cool. And I almost wonder if I want to... I'm going to try something real quick. Okay, I gotta get to the right font size. Someone messaging in my chat. It's my girlfriend! Girlfriend! How are you? Wait, where's my... Oh, it is trying to make my text. There we go. 36. Stop clicking up there. Draw back. How are you, baby? How is work? Because I want to do... Let's see what I'm trying to do in a second. Oh. Wait, what is going on? Oh, the spacing isn't correct. Well, that's not good. Oh. Why does it look so funny? Oh, I know why it looks so funny. Hold on. Because I did this at a smaller resolution. And that's going to butcher these, but those needed to go away anyway, so... Unfortunately, I drew those up on the text layer. So those are also really easy to get rid of. Doing okay-ish? You doing okay on your food stuff? Are you... Like, what's going on with work? As you can tell, I'm still dying. But I'm making it work. So maybe... I'm going to play around with this stuff a little bit. Kind of... Move those into the corner a little bit to open up some more room up here. There we go. Hi, Pix. We fixed our coding issues from yesterday. We're just doing some art and kind of screwing around right now. So I don't like that. But I don't mind, because now this can all kind of like come up. I almost feel like this should have like a little like title bar underneath it. Like, tell me what you guys think of this. But I almost feel like it should have like a... And just go out 1 pixel over on each side. Like that, right? And then I can like... Okay, so now this is what I was going to try to do with the text. Okay, now we are 1 size too big, which is perfect. Stop trying to... My goodness. I hate this new text update that Ace Sprite did. It is super not great. 5,000. All right. Oh, now, give me that back. And I'm gonna just loop it back over, and I'm gonna click that, so I can go like this, and we can dot around it. And then this is easy to fix. To just like, I actually have done this a couple times before, and I really like it, where it's like, and I go bup, 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 and go bup, 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 bup. And it just kind of makes like a gradient light effect. It's not anything super fancy, but it looks nice enough. And eventually, like I said, I have to go through and I have to fix all the text on this, because right now the text looks really plain. Like, we have to go through and add like all of our shading and stuff to make the letters pop. Because that'll just make the letters look more crisp. It'll make it look like there's a little bit more going on the screen. I'm just writing script and call and listening to Dead Cells music. Nice. That's a vibe, dude. I love that for you. Okay, so I'm not sure if I made dithering. What is dithering? I'm still not even sure if that's enough room for 3 options. We're gonna try it though. So we'll go back to what? 640 by 360. Okay. And we'll go File, Save As, and we're going to save over version 3 of Game Over, because Game Over is a PNG. So we're actually going to make sure we're on PNG. Override. Yeah. That's fine. Now we're going to go back to Game Maker, and we're going to go down to our sprites. And we're going to go to the lose one. Right, we were just working on the lose one? Yeah, okay. Just making sure that I'm not overwriting the wrong sprites and start just destroying things. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Bright side, though, I'm not trying to downplay your pain at all, but, like, I'm really excited that in, like, 3-4 hours, it's your weekend, and you have 3 days off, and all you have to do is whatever you feel like doing. So let's see, did that... Oh, I was doing the wrong room. Okay. Let's just drag this in here, create an assets layer, click that down. And then we will turn off snap. So we can bounce this up a little bit. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Hell yeah. Actually, if I do 16 by 16, we're probably going to be okay here. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Hell yeah. Oh, that's what dithering is. Okay, thanks, Marzo. It's the little color gradient. I like dithering. It's nice in small doses, just a little dither. Actually, all the Discord things, like the, you know, the reaction rules and the rules and everything, I use dithering on all of those. I think I even use dithering in the things down below the Twitch page. Okay, so now is there room for 3? So, like, let's really get tight here. Oh. Is that even? Looks just about damn near even. And then grab all 3 instances of this. Move it down just a little bit. So I feel like it's choking the shit out of everything. Yeah. Because now we have a, you know, down here can be like, you know, quit. You know, so then when... maybe where do I want to do that? Because, like, we could do return to title, quit game, special option. Okay, I think that'll work. There we go. Okay, so I think we are just about set on that then, on the overall flow of things. No, I know, baby. And you can have me all to yourself, like, when you get home tonight, and when I get home tomorrow after the gym, and a chunk of Tuesday, and all of Wednesday, and we can go for a walk. We can find a healthy snack, and then it can start raining. We'll go home and watch a movie. And somewhere between all that, I want to do like 8 hours of coding, but beggars can't be choosers. We'll figure it out. And not all at once. I just mean like I want to get this stuff figured out. No, I know, but like, we'll figure it. Like, you're right. Wednesday is my day, but maybe I want to do some stuff with you. Okay, so this is, right now, this is all just placeholder to help me figure stuff out, because these are just sprites. So we actually need to... Deciding what I want to do. Because with these just being the sprites, I could start drawing stuff over the top of the sprites. Okay, so we will go title screen. Oh, I gotta make sure I'm on. So pull assets down, instances over assets. So yeah, we'll have title screen. We'll have quit. And then I'm gonna have to set up. Okay, I'm thinking about how I want to do this now, because the big thing is that when you start playing, oh, you know what? Yeah. Okay, hold on. So left press, go to title screen, and then before I go to title screen, I can go global.true ending equals true ending dot none. Wait, do I want to do it like that? Hold on, I'm thinking. I think that is how I want to do it, because eventually when you have the... Oh, wait, no, this will let me test the dilate button, because we're going to make our fun little time travel button. Okay, so... And then we'll go global dot dawn arrival equals 0. Global dot radium army equals 0. And we'll have to test all this too with button clicks and some debug messages and stuff. I'm like starting to build up my speed with my coding, but is that everything? Because that's the enum and the 2 global values that I have set. So that should work out correctly. So I can actually test this right now, because now the secret ending should always be locked when you go back to title screen. So we'll do this, go to title screen. Oh, I see. Okay, secret choice. Oh, but these both are start adventure. Shit. Okay, hold on. Because object title screen, object title screen. Oh, actually? Oh, I just didn't change the string on it. Okay. Return to title screen. Okay. Start adventure, quits, and then quest. There we go. Okay. Okay, so start adventure, do this, takes us back, start adventure, do this, secret choice, return to title screen, start adventure. Awesome. So now, oh, thank you. Hydration is a great idea. Thank you, Pix. Thank you. I appreciate you watering me. Okay, so check this out. We actually have this all figured out now. So, like, we're on the title screen, right? So right now, our global true ending value is speedrun text. Stop it. So we are on title screen, and the game no longer sets the value for 0 when you go to the title screen. There used to be an invisible object that did that. We moved it to a script so it compiles with the game, so it's not in our way. It's not screwing with us every time we check, like, checkpoint at the title screen. So, but let's treat this like a fresh run. So right now the global true value is 0. Or the global true ending value is 0. Start adventure. Now we're on origin page. We're in the first test room. Oh, wait. That wasn't supposed to show up yet. Uh-oh. Wait, maybe it's not working. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, wait, I see. Okay. Okay, my bad. Wait, why is it doing this? Fresh rug? No, hold on. I'm figuring something out in my head, because... am I using literally the same exact object in the origin room as I am the test room? Object choice, branch 1, choice 1. So go to test room 1. And then when we're in test room 1, what are our choices here? What is this guy? So we got test room choice 1. Choice origin. I don't have the naming convention on this stuff yet. That's the only issue. That's because, like, the object down here is doing its job. Because the thing that I'm noticing now is fresh game. True ending value is 0. Start adventure. We're in the first room. Go to the next room. Because the true ending value is 0, this is still blocked. So then we do this. And now our value has been set to 1. So now when we go through the game again, we're going back through the origin room to the first test room. Secret choice appears. And game over. You escape the peril. Like, you're safe. That's okay. You return to title screen. It resets your value to 0 on button press. So now when we start adventure and we go from origin branch to test 1, it's locked again. That's good. That's what we want. And then that crashes. But the only issue I was having, and it might just be because of the naming conventions, or I'm using a duplicate object, and I need to test that. But, so, attack, and then attacking again, starting adventure, and then immediately attacking. Wait, am I just being dumb? I think I'm just being dumb. I think we're fine. No, you're good, Pix. Thank you for tuning in. Like, it's been a good week. I figured out the right amount of text and code. I'm probably going to do a shorter stream tonight just because it's been a long week. I'm sick and I still have one more day of work. And I want to make sure I get enough rest because Mrs. Prism and I hit the gym on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. So I need to make sure I get enough energy for that. So probably another short stream tonight just because I'm backlogged on like 10 VODs I have to do now for this channel. And so I want to start learning how to do that. I've also, every week that I said I was going to do that when I've gotten off stream, I've gone and played Marvel Rivals with my friends. We're playing ranked and we keep ranking up and it's really fun. But I think we got this set. No, because that makes sense. It wouldn't go away if you just go back to title, like, because this is going to title screen in a different way. This is forcing you to click title screen. Yeah, that's fine. The code is there. No, you guys are good. Don't worry about it. Like, everyone supports me on their own time. Like, you guys are good. Pix, please have a good night. Miss Prism, I love you very much. Take care of your leg, okay? Sorry about your foot. You're probably going to need a way to hard reset your progress. Well, I think that's what I did here. Check this out. Is when you go to title screen, look, when you press left, it resets all the values to 0. And I think that that's going to work. I think, because it's already working right here. So long as I just keep it set to these like values right here, then when you press left on any title screen button, so if you get any ending and you hit the title screen, it's going to reset your entire progress because there's going to be a secret button that we're going to set up right now that basically goes, I'm time dilation. And so it's going to go, yeah, exactly. So here, let me show you. Like, we're going to build it right now. So let's just get it going. Actually, we'll kind of follow this logic. So I'm just deciding how I want to do this real quick. Because I think what I want to do is I want to create another... Because, right, we have just locked just hanging out somewhere, right? Gotta test that real quick. Branch origin. Object choice locked. So yeah, we just have the parent object just hang out. That's cool. And then none is just the X. Okay, so we want to create another thing like this. To go object, secret, time. So now what we're gonna do is, I'm not sure if I need the debug message, so we'll do away with that. Do away with that for now. No, I just want this top part. Just make this part go away. Okay, so if global.trueEnding is trueEnding none, destroy. Oh, and I need to make the object, my bad. And all this object is going to do is take you back to the origin branch. Okay, branch origin dilate. And then, okay. Starting to make sense of how I'm going to connect this all in my head. It's just a small, because like, there's going to be a small dialogue. There's going to be a single room dialogue where like you dilate and then there's going to be two options to like, you know, resume your quest and go back. And so it'll basically be like, you always start, ooh, dude, let's do some pirate software drawing real quick. No, MS Paint. Let's do MS Paint. Yeah. MS Paint. No, we'll do Paint 3D. New. Ooh, it's bright and yucky. But basically what we're doing. So this is the origin where you start, right? Origin. We'll do a little smiley face. My coworker hates it when I draw my face like that. He's like, why do you always give your smiles the butt mouth? And I'm like, I don't know. I like it. So the whole idea with the origin is that when you take any return to title screen, like title screen choice, it's going to set all your variables back to 0, which is all basically all of your basically like in quotations quest progression. So like, you know, we'll be like back to 0, back to 0, back to 0. So every time you hit title, this happens, no buts. So like when you do a certain path and stuff and you die, that's it. But then you're going to get this really cool time dilate, and it's basically going to put you up in this room up here. That's like basically your character being like, whoa, holy shit, did I just time travel? And then it's going to be like, okay, now that you've realized you've time traveled, like now you're going to resume the origin. So there'll always be this fun little flavor card before you like resume whatever path you're trying to do. So like now if this path has the Y value you're trying to improve, and this one has the Z value, and this one has the X value, once you find which path has like the fun little magic time dilate, because if you go down this path and you get X, but then you clear it or you die, but you don't have time dilate, then you lose your values when you go to the title screen. But if you have the time dilate, you can go back up here and you can keep your values so that you can find other secrets. So basically what we're going to do on, over here is going to be like a menu. So like over here when it's like game over, game over. So when this screen comes up, there's going to be like the 2 standard options. And then there's going to be like a third locked option. And now we're going to set up a piece of code for the third locked option that once you unlock time dilating, it'll be right here to be like, nah, I don't want to go back. And then that will let you go and go up here. So there'll be like, you know, quit, title. So then again, if you end up like wanting to explore different routes and stuff, you could hit this title screen button to be like, actually, I want to try to get a different ending because these values, you know, might make it that different branches and stuff come up that you don't care about. So I think I've got this figured out. Okay, this was helpful for me. Because you said makes sense 10 minutes ago, but I needed this for me, so thank you. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about that. We're going to worry about the objects, because we're making the time dilate object. So now I need a parent object. Let's just make a new parent object that is time dilate. Object dilate. Okay, so What should I even call it? I haven't even gotten this part. Time dilate placeholder. I'll figure that out later. That'll be creative writing. Why is it freaking out about choice text? Did I screw up something? Hold on. Why is it so upset about? Maybe it's because it's already a variable being used for something else. Yeah, lock text. None has no text. And then choice text. That means that this just needs something else. We'll call it time text. In research for wavy text, so it looks fun and interactive. Would you like me to send it over so you can check it out? Absolutely. Not sure if I'll use it anytime soon, but I do like the concept. Why is it still freaking out? No, don't do that. God, no. Oh, I accidentally copied the wrong part. I see. Oh. Oh, do I have this as a... No, it doesn't need to have a... No, none. Oh, no, that's the sprite, my bad. I thought it was like saying like what its parent is, and I was like, it doesn't need a parent. So why is that getting all freaky about what the string is called? I guess we'll figure that out in a second. So now we can summon this. We can go instance destroy. So we can have it destroy the object dilate when you don't have access to time dilate, because if time dilate is 0, you're going to destroy this instance. But then if you do have time dilate, then you're going to destroy the instance of choice locked. Well, I wonder if it's because of... Is every room gonna need that then? Duplicate layer. And then rename the layer. Secrets. There we go. Now I'll need to do that with this room as well. Not sure if I'll need it in this room. Name layer. Secrets. There we go. Oh, did I not pull the cannon art up yet? Great. Then put that one down here. Then I really gotta get in the habit though of setting all of these features before I start making rooms, because there are times where I just like throw rooms out like crazy and then I kind of regret it and I'm like, oh, well, thank you. Okay, so how do I want to set this up? Okay, so what room are they going to right now? Is it lose that they're going to right now? No, it's... Okay, so I don't need this. Oh, maybe I do need that. OBJ quit? What are these? Okay, so these are both title screen, so I don't need one of these. Wait, why are they still here? Oh, because I duplicated the layer. Got it. No, I need the layer. I just need things off the layer right now. Get out of here, because we have duplicates now. So I can get rid of that. And we can drag that down a little bit. And this is obj quit. And now I can take my time dilate object, put it right here, right? No worries. Probably check it out post stream and give you some feedback more directly. But like, I really do like that idea because it'd be fun to look into at some point. Okay, see. Okay, so let's make sure I got this all set correctly. Global dot your ending equals none. Destroy dilate. Create instance layer. Cool. Let's test this out. Let's see if it works. I'm only gonna be able to test half of it though until I set up a little bit more code, but wait, why is it showing that? Why is it showing the secret choice? Oh, because I don't have object dilate here. That would explain that. There we go. All right, now let's see what happens. There we go. Oh, and now left press, audio play sound, room, underscore go to, branch, origin dilate. Did I spell it wrong? Nope. And then, just so that we know we went to the right room, I'm just going to throw this way up there. Just because right now this is a mess while we're testing coding. Alright, loop. Secret choice. Time dilate. Yeah! Look at us! We're up here now. Sick. Oh, you know what? I almost wonder if I could test it like this. What if we get rid of this object, right? Hello. Goodbye. And then just put it down here in a really goofy spot. That's cool. Because now the players are going to be like, what is that? You know, like, whoa. Cool. I dig that. I mean, obviously, I'll have to center it a little bit, but... There we go. Because, like, now while the player's playing, they instantly know that there is another, like, secret option. So it's like, each branch has a secret option, but then while they're moving between rooms, there's going to be another option down here that's like, whoa, what is this? You know, kind of thing. Awesome. Okay. Honestly, I know this was like a shorter stream, but I am going to call it there just because now from here, it's literally like, we will start up again. Likely, I will do a bigger stream on Wednesday where it's just a quiet me just reorganizing. This is starting to get messy, so I need to do an organized stream where I just need to go through and clean stuff up. Like, I tested all the code. We've got the code working. Now it's literally just tying it all together and then doing some longer test plays where I have actual proper like placeholder names instead of just like using the same strings on everything because it's just confusing and looping. So I do apologize for this being a shorter stream. I am happy that I'm consistently streaming, that I'm consistently like posting on my social medias and stuff. But I won't lie. I've had a gnarly head cold and I might not sound sick, but like I've been exhausted all week. It's been a really gnarly week at work. A lot of extra stuff going on. I know I don't have to like plead my case to you guys. You guys are an amazing community and I just love the hell out of you guys. And I'm excited over this weekend. Like all of Wednesday is my day. So it's like once we hit the gym, I don't have anything to do. I plan on just sitting my ass down and just cranking out a bunch of this so that hopefully we can have the game done either this week or next week. And I keep saying that. But now that I'm finished moving and I don't have a bunch of other stuff going on and I'm not like dying from sickness, maybe, just maybe we'll finish it.